Alright. Welcome everyone. Hello. Hope everyone's been doing well on it's lovely, well, these episodes come out on the Monday, but for us, it's being recorded on a Thursday. We definitely have stuff to talk about, and there are some big news for gaming. But there is still other stuff to talk about. But we're gonna get this out of the way. The big news, as you can see on our docket. So. So right away, we're gonna talk about Microsoft pretty much now has acquired Activision Blizzard, which when I first saw that on my phone, I actually this was 5:30 in the morning. That's when they actually tweeted it out and stuff like that. I saw it on my phone as I was about to getting ready to head to bed. I was just like what? I thought it was a dream or something, because it's something you would never expect, right? And of course, with acquisitions, there is money involved. And so, by this point, we all know how much they bought him out for, but they bought him out pretty much for $68.7 billion.
We're done, kids. I'll see you next time.
I hope it came out right. I hope it
did.
It did. Okay.
It did.
The Dr. Evil reference. Oh man, I really wanted to do. I had that in my head. I'm gonna do it again. Just
no. I will come over to your house. I know where you live. I will knock on your door.
Yeah, you do.
Punch you and then walk back. Walk back to my own home here in Hawaii.
I even did the Zoom and everything. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen this and read a little bit or whatever. Do you have any initial comment about Microsoft getting Activision Blizzard?
Is Microsoft going to fire the idiots that's still running around in Activision and Blizzard?
Right, that's one of the big questions that's been stirring around. So, we at this point, it is known that Kotick, the current CEO of Activision Blizzard, is still going to be around because technically the deal isn't done, right? So it's still because that's just kind of how the process works, I guess. And it's not been finalized. So technically, they still don't quite own them just yet or acquire them just yet, but they're going to acquire them essentially for $68.7 billion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he's still going to be CEO for the remaining time until the deal completely closes. And these things do take time. I believe this is going to be an 18-month process. So this is going to be over a year, pretty much a year and a half. So pretty much till it's May of 2023 is going to be the latest we'll probably see this deal closing out. So till then, Kotick is still going to be CEO till then. But after that, I think the idea is that once the deal closes, they let him go, along with everyone else that has a dirty reputation because of what's been transpiring, with the sexual harassment allegations and the lawsuit, right, and then everything else in the past. So, I guess that's what Phil Spencer meant by evaluating their relationship with Activision Blizzard. He pretty much is going to buy them out, or, well, I should say Microsoft is going to buy them out, and they're going to do it themselves. They're going to clean it up themselves, and that's how it's going to go, pretty much. That's I think the idea anyway, right? If you think about it, right, they can't they can't keep him on board, even if they do try, like somehow in some way. They can't, because their reputation is too low. It's too, just bad at this point. No one wants them. Like the gamers, I'm pretty sure the investors don't want them, because they've already heard that name around too many times. That's connected with the lawsuit. It's tarnished. His name is tarnished at this point. His reputation is at an all-time low now at this point. They can't. They cannot. They would be too stupid to try to keep him on board. Now, with all that said, they're likely going to kick him out after everything is done. But it's bittersweet, because of course this, I guess you can say it's within the agreement of sorts. I definitely feel that Kodak is accepting this, and he agreed to this with the what do you call, the payout. Like usually when these CEOs are let go, or they move on to something else, or they I guess quit, I think this is the word you can say, or whatever. When they are let go, or when they leave the company, they get a payout. They get a bonus payout of this many dollars, right? They're gonna get a lot of money, especially with this acquisition. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a lot of payout for this whole thing. $68.7 billion. That is the biggest acquisition in the gaming side of things.
Yeah.
So we do have a comparison of all the major acquisitions. Not just gaming, but other things. So, for example, AT&T buying out Time Warner. That was $85.4 billion back in 2018. Oh man, I remember that time. There were other things. Let's see. Prior to this deal, Time Warner and his subsidiaries were involved in some of the biggest media acquisitions of all time. The media was acquired by AOL for $162 billion in 2000, while Charter Communications acquired Time Warner Cable for $56.7 billion in 2015. Meanwhile, AT&T was also involved with another media mega deal, buying DirecTV for $48.5 billion in 2014. There's a lot of back and forth with the buying and acquisitioning and whatever, right, with this one. But here's another one. Disney buying out 21st Century Fox. This was a $71.3 billion acquisition. So this is pretty close. This is comparable to the Marvel purchase by Disney. Or not, I should say purchase, but acquisition. You know what I mean? So pretty damn close, which is, again, very big within gaming. And then, of course, $68.7 billion for Microsoft buying, I guess you can say buy. Okay. So Activision Blizzard. Very recently, even before that, Take-Two bought out Zynga for $12.7 billion. Let me just go through. Amazon bought out MGM, which is the film production company with James Bond, and with the lion roaring in the logo. Mm-hmm. That's the one. That was for $8.45 billion. So it's still a lot of money, but if you would compare it, it looks small. But here's another one, kind of recently, back in 2020, Microsoft buying out ZeniMax Media for $8.1 billion, which included Bethesda, Arcane, Tango, other such companies. But that is a lot of companies for being $8.1 billion. So, and then Disney buying out Pixar. I definitely remember that one. $7.4 billion. Wait, why is it repainting some of these ones? That's weird. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh no, this is Marvel. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The other one was Fox. The other one was Fox. So Disney bought out Marvel, and this was $4.24 billion. So definitely not as big as Century Fox, but you have to understand where they're coming from. Because Century Fox has a lot of properties, right? They have The Simpsons. They have a lot of the movies, right? If you really try to look up on their movies, those properties are definitely worth a lot. Oh yeah, and then Disney bought out Lucasfilm, which was 4.05 billion. Microsoft bought out Mojang, or pretty much Minecraft, for $2.5 billion. So now that you look at it, it seems like a small purchase, you know, for Minecraft. Like, the owner of Minecraft could have gotten away with a little more, I felt like, but you know, I mean, it's still a lot of money for the individual. So, you know, if it made him happy, then, you know, good for him. But I feel like he could have gotten away with a little more, in my opinion. But it is pretty much one video game, so I guess that's really saying something. Pretty much. Facebook bought Oculus, which was for $2 billion. So that's pretty much all the major acquisitions relating to this surrounding stuff. So it is very close to 21st Century Fox, which was again 71.3 billion. That is really big, all things considered, right? That is a lot of money. And now they own Call of Duty, they own Warcraft, they own StarCraft, Diablo, you know, some of the biggest names from Blizzard. And then Call of Duty for Activision.
Not doing shit right now.
Yeah, right now, but so the idea is that Microsoft hopefully will clean up the culture that's been, you know, that's been accumulated, I guess you can say, at Blizzard and Activision as well, because Raven Software is still on strike against Activision. And, you know, hopefully they'll clean them out by the time this whole thing completes. And from there on, it can definitely start doing something with these franchises. You know, StarCraft, of course, I'd like to see something from that. Hopefully, maybe they can revive the
Pachinko machine.
Oh man! Oh my god, that'd be so bad.
We're going to the dark side of things.
That'd be so bad. I hope they don't pull a Konami, man. That'd be so bad. And Sega. Sega does pachinko machines too.
Sega.
Yeah. So I mean, and you have to see all the little companies on the bottom too. Treyarch, Raven, High Moon, Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, Toys for Bob, you know, like I'm pretty sure there's all the smaller subsidiaries too that they own, but there's a lot to mention. So yeah, and this is what the board will look like, or the leadership team, I should say. And of course, we have Phil Spencer on the top. And so yeah, again, once the deal closes, they all have to report to him now instead of Bobby Kotick. So. But this is something Kotick is pretty much okay with, because he wants, from the other sources I've seen, it just seems like now, you know, Kotick is ready to move on to something else. He just wants a career change, and this was just the opportunity to get money out of it too, you know. So, well, yeah, I mean, you know, I guess you can say it's a win-win situation for everyone, right? Kotick is gone, Kotick gets money out of it. You know, so it's a bittersweet thing, but he still has the lawsuit to deal with. So maybe how much of that money he may lose, I don't know. We still
all of it.
I know, right? What if he's lost all of the payout money for the lawsuit, right? Especially with how much the legal fees cost too, and plus how much he has to pay back to the victims, right? So. We don't know. That's for us. That remains to be seen. But give it some time, and we'll definitely find out. Let me see. There was a voice clip from Spencer himself, so we don't have to read anything. So
this is obviously an extremely exciting day.
Hold on.
Hold on, everybody.
Let me share this so that
on.
yeah. Let me share this so that Zawa can actually hear it. There we go.
I cannot hear. I'm blind.
Wait, why is it? Oh, I see what's going on. There we go. Oh wow, it still does that. Weird. Yeah, it's weird because if I put your webcam on top of this, see how it turns black, and then when I move over here, now it's like okay.
It's okay. You can put me in the trash.
No. I just have you on the big screen, and then this is the smaller monitor that I have, but it's like right in front of me, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna play the voice clip.
At this level, our mission. Hi everyone. This is obviously an extremely exciting day. At the broadest level, our mission at Microsoft Gaming is to extend the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet, billions of people. And this deal accelerates that strategy. When this transaction closes, Microsoft Gaming will be the world's #3 gaming company by revenue, behind Tencent and Sony. We believe that Microsoft and our team are uniquely positioned with the technical capability, financial capacity, creative vision, and the gaming track record required to deliver a truly global interactive entertainment ecosystem. With this transaction, Activision Blizzard brings into Microsoft Gaming one of the most exciting collections of content franchises.
Oh yeah, Crash too.
Creative teams and fan bases anywhere in global entertainment across any form of media. Many Activision Blizzard properties, including at King, are truly beloved by people all over the world, and they will endure for many decades to come. I'll reinforce that this is not about short-term results. We have seen Activision Blizzard's product roadmap and are incredibly enthusiastic about what the teams are creating and the company's pipeline over many years to come. We have seen strong recent performance from our existing ZeniMax and Xbox game studios and are well positioned as the stewards of Activision Blizzard's great franchises.
Okay, they're going to take it over.
I'm personally excited for the opportunity to work directly with the dedicated, passionate teams at Call of Duty, Blizzard, King, and each of the studios across the company as we reach new heights and even more players.
See
together.
how he only just said Call of Duty. He didn't say anything else that Blizzard owns.
And this transaction
which is hilarious.
Fantastic, not only for our existing players, but will also help us bring innovative experiences to vast new audiences. It's because adding the Activision Blizzard portfolio to our existing operations will also propel our new forms of distribution and monetization, like cloud gaming and our Game Pass subscription service. Each of these services are helping us reach new audiences, especially as we expand into new geographic markets in mobile-first economies. Upon close, we will offer as many Activision Blizzard games as we can within Game Pass.
So,
sir, are we gonna put Call of Duty on Game Pass? Yeah, sure. Diablo? What the fuck is that?
I know.
Overwatch?
But now, can you imagine with World of Warcraft being part of Game Pass?
I know, that's the part that's gonna make me hilarious. It's like, okay, are you gonna keep the subscription base, or is it gonna be
right? Like, is it all gonna be part of the Game Pass, like everything? So, if I get Game Pass, do I, I'm not. I mean,
do I not need to pay for a subscription?
Yeah, exactly. Not that I'm gonna get into MMOs. I've already said my piece, but
Yep.
But like that, if that's all included, dang, that's gonna be pretty big, right? That's gonna be really putting more meat on the bone for Game Pass. So it's really going to make it all the more reasonable to have Game Pass. There's gonna be a lot more games down the road than it already has already. It's crazy. Like you definitely have to, you should definitely keep these things in mind, including Crash and of course Tony Hawk, right? Overwatch 2 that's gonna eventually come out. It's gonna make this. There's a lot of potential, right? This,
Yeah.
you know. So, did you want to like throw in your thing?
My sadistic mind is already going like, okay, Microsoft, you're grabbing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Good on you. Now look to your left, Microsoft. You see that little mouse? Yeah,
No.
it's coming for you next.
Oh
Because
no.
that's what I in my sadistic mind is going like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
they have everything.
Yeah.
Hi.
They're gonna have a very tempting offer, right? Like maybe something close to $1 trillion or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't think they have that much money, but
I don't think so.
No, but-
you know,
yeah.
one day or soon, because it's gonna be on the.
No, I feel like-
Disney's
no.
gonna.
I feel like Disney has their eye on maybe not Square Enix, but like maybe Nintendo. Right? They're keeping an eye out for them.
Probably, if Disney wanted to be an asshole, they'll get Nintendo and Sega under their belt.
Mm-hmm. Or Capcom too. Like, you know, since Capcom, you know, they have some experience with Marvel as well. So same with Square Enix too. Yeah, because they have done some Marvel stuff at this point, like the Marvel Avengers, you know. But
Yeah.
yeah,
But if Disney really wanted to play the this type of acquisition games, they'll be looking at other places.
yeah, right. And this is such a big purchase that it affected actually Sony's stocks. It actually lowered their stock value, at least for a day or whatever. But it's still something. So, you know, a lot of people are saying like, oh, is Sony gonna look into purchasing something, right? I mean, I don't think so, but I guess you never know. I mean, we didn't see this coming either, so I guess you can say the same for Sony. I mean, they could make some crazy purchases down the road or acquisitions or whatever. But if I were to say who's gonna buy who next, I mean, within the gaming world, maybe Sony and Sega or something, right? Or you know, maybe, you know, one other person has said this. What if it was Capcom and Sega merging together or something like that? You know, becoming one or something like, or even Square Enix and Sega, or Square Enix and Capcom. You know, they could maybe merge together or something like that.
What?
maybe
what
even-
another,
What? Yeah.
another studio I want Microsoft or somebody to go and grab
Mm-hmm.
is Konami.
Yeah.
They have so much IP in their library. Konami.
Sure. Yeah. Oh,
They're
true.
not doing shit.
Mhm.
They're just making pachinko games.
And medical equipment.
Yeah, and medical equipment. But for just the game division, not buy
Mhm, mhm.
everything from
Mhm.
Konami, just buy the game division so you can have those IPs under their belts.
Mhm. Hell,
Like,
they
I would like
might as well buy
I would
everything.
like to
Yeah.
see.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see like a resurgence, of
Yeah. Yeah. No, me too.
IPs from Konami. Bloody Roar.
Yeah,
One of
Bloody
them.
Roar. Metal
Silent
Gear.
Hill.
Metal Gear, of course.
Well, Metal Gear, if Microsoft did do that, I kind of want them to give it back to
Kojima. Yeah.
Kojima.
Mm-hmm. Kind of his baby.
Like-
yeah. True.
It'll be like, thank you, Konami, for for Metal Gear. Hey, Kojima, here you go.
Mm-hmm. I
And then
feel like
Kojima must be like, I don't want this.
I
We
feel
don't
like-
want it either.
I feel like that could be more of a Sony move, but because remember, like, it was going to be on the PlayStation. For when it comes to Silent Hill, that, you know, the one with Del Toro and what's his face from Walking Dead, Norman Reedus, and that could, I think that, I mean, let me know if I'm wrong or anything, but, or I could be wrong, but that might have been an exclusive for PlayStation. I don't know. I it's been a while, so, but I feel like it could make more sense if Sony bought out Konami. But again, you just never know who buys out who at this point for billions of dollars. But you know, it definitely means on the more surface level, like, we're gonna see crossovers of Call of Duty and Crash, Diablo, Warcraft stuff. Like, the possibilities are definitely out there now. Way more out there. Oops, sorry.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at Call of Duty. We're gonna get Attack on Titan. Oh.
Oh yeah, right.
Whose bright idea was that?
I really don't have any clue.
It was like, I don't know. Were they in the not the workroom, but the briefing room, going like, "Have you guys watched Attack on Titans? It's so good.
Somebody.
Let's put it in."
Mm-hmm.
And then you just see all the other like workers going like, "The fuck is he saying?"
Well, remember, Sony has Funimation's and also Crunchyroll, right? So maybe they had some sort of access to it. Maybe that's how.
True, but I just want to hear the pitch meeting.
The board meeting. Yeah.
You just see like everyone else who don't watch anime or whatever are just going like,
"The
hell is he talking about?"
Yeah.
Is Jacob high again? I think he's high again.
Let me get a couple more tabs in here. See if I missed anything.
Everything. We missed everything.
But yeah, I mean, for the most part, there's a lot of possibilities of what could happen. I mean, it could be good or bad. We never know, right? But there's potentially something for both of them, for both sides. You kind of alluded, but Microsoft could take over the development and sort of the creative sort of degree of each development team could have, potentially. But what they've implied is that they are going to let them have the freedom and pick whatever they want to develop a game from whatever franchise they can just grab from the library, essentially. That's sort of the idea that they alluded, but you just never know. This could be just PR speak as a way of them saying, "Oh, we have this property now, so we get to do whatever we want with them, and you're gonna buy it." It's definitely one possibility, but I think for the most part, from what it really sounds like, they wanted to get them to not only have these properties, but to just clean out the culture and sort of what's been accumulated with these properties over the years. And it looks like Phil Spencer really wanted these properties, that he has been eyeing them for a long time, because I guess he is somehow associated with them during his childhood, from what he said in various sources. So this could be a genuine thing, but this is definitely a business move. This is a power business move, definitely. So this is definitely this is a big win for Microsoft, it seems like. But we have to remember, this isn't complete just yet. We still have a lot of time before this even completes. You just never know. The FTC, or the Fair Trade Commission, I believe, could step in and say, "Nope, we're not allowing that because this seems to be like a monopoly kind of move," and we're not. I mean, I think it will complete for the most part. I think we don't have anything to worry about when it comes to that, or they don't have to worry about, rather. But it's possible that this deal doesn't come through. This could all go away. But from what is implied, I think it's going to come through. So yeah, so Microsoft owns Activision Blizzard for the most part, or going to. And Kotick is no longer going to be head honcho. Phil Spencer will be head honcho. Kotick has to report to him at some point. So I don't think Kotick would want that for very long. And I think he was planning to get out at some point. And I think this is the best way possible for him to get a lot of money out of it while he can. And yeah, he can do a career change, basically. He can pretty much retire 10 times over with the amount of money he's accumulated over the years, and just go on his little island and just isolate himself with his family or whatever he has around him, and he can live out a life of luxury for the rest of his life. Good for him. Whatever. As long as you're away from Activision Blizzard, I think we're gamers are okay with that. You know, hey, he gets money out of it, so what? That's I think that's what most people are kind of taking away from. But again, this could be scary because, you know, Microsoft, we don't know what they're going to do with these franchises. Maybe it could be nothing at all. They probably won't do anything with them for all we know. But this
will destroy everything you hold dear.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that could happen. But I think for the most part, this could be interesting in a good way. And hopefully we get to see more games, we get to see more just good stuff about this whole thing. And maybe I could be on board with Game Pass at some point. I don't have Game Pass right now. I've had it for a little bit for the PC, just the PC Game Pass, which I use it for Sea of Thieves. Remember that game?
What's wrong with you?
I mean, I only paid $15 or $10 for it, so, or not even. There was a deal, a big deal. So that's why I didn't even have to pay $15 for that month or whatever. So I got a steal. So I'm good. So anyway, this is a big, but different. Speaking of deals, this is a big deal though. No matter how you look at it, there's a lot of possibilities of what could happen. I mean, if you think about it, right? Microsoft, I think, owns Killer Instinct. I don't know. I mean, but if Killer Instinct comes back, they could definitely include those characters into Killer Instinct. Like Captain Price, Crash.
So you really want to hear the announcer scream Ultra while, let's say, Tracer is getting her ass whooped by Fulgor?
Hell yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? Tracer! Captain Price! Crash! Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. What's another one? Sylvanas from Warcraft. You know?
Mother! Yeah. I mean... Mommy!
Mommy!
My queen! Like,
Tony Hawk! No. That'd be so stupid.
No, it'd be like, Tony Hawk! We can't say that name. We're going to be paying a lot. Generic skateboard guy.
I know, right? 900 skateboard. Because he's the first guy to land up 900. But anyway, yes. Anyway, all that aside, though, speaking of Killer Instinct, I guess we'll make that a segue over. Unless you have anything else to say about this whole thing. I mean, do you have any words to wrap up this big pissy news?
Good luck, Microsoft.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do a lot of house cleaning.
Oh, definitely, man. There is definitely gonna be a lot of house cleaning. I hope for the best for anyone who still works at Activision Blizzard. You know, this. I don't know how they feel about it, definitely, but I hope for the best. That's hopefully, and
I wanna see I mean, okay, Microsoft. I think some things on some people's minds are, who love Call of Duty, are you gonna make the update small?
Oh my god! Yeah.
What if it took Microsoft's acquisition
to make it happen?
Actually make your guys'
file size,
file size,
not 125
small.
gigs, yeah.
Like everything that needed to be an update will be like only, I want to say 50 at most. That would be so beautiful. I can see all of the Call of Duty fans like shedding tears of joy. But then the servers are going to be ass.
Yeah, I mean, one step at a time. One step at a time. So
no, all the steps at once.
Well, anyway, I hope for the best for Activision Blizzard, because they're still in that situation, right? The lawsuit's still happening, and hopefully the culture in those companies will improve over time. So, hopefully we see good things from this whole thing for sure. But yeah, anyway, back speaking of Killer Instinct, there was a rumor going around that Bandai Namco, of all companies, is going to make something with Killer Instinct. Now, I think for the most part, this is just the most rumor of rumors, But I thought that was kind of funny that this was kind of happening, and then there's Microsoft, right, who's developed or who gave money to get Killer Instinct development. Back in 2013/14. First it was Double Helix, and then Iron Galaxy took over. But Microsoft did put money into Killer Instinct for that part. So I thought that was kind of funny. I don't know. Did you have any comment about Bandai Namco possibly somehow working on Killer Instinct?
I mean, if they are like, how much if Bandai Namco is gonna work on the next installment of Killer Instinct, are they gonna stick with the assets and the formula that Double Helix, Iron Galaxy laid before, or are they just gonna pick and choose and then make it full on, like, I don't know, something you will see in Tekken,
Oh yeah, like make it into a 3D fighter or something like that.
3D fighter, or use like the same engine.
Yeah, I mean, who knows of what they could do with it? They could make it into an arena fighter for all we know. So that's what they are known best, besides Tekken and stuff like that. Because they made all the Naruto, Ninja Storms, and One Piece stuff, and recently Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Demon Slayer. What was another one? Jump Force, right?
The what?
All those 3D arena fighters, and it is definitely possible they could take that route, but I don't know. I don't know how they could nail it. I don't think for the most part this is true. I think there's just not too many things line up for them. That could be me.
It could be like they're helping out.
Maybe they could be helping out. Maybe. Yeah.
Like, let's say it's Bandai Namco, but they're only doing the online part,
Right, which
they're not building the game like how they built Smash.
Yeah.
They're just doing like, hey, it seems that you're struggling at this section of making.
Maybe that's where the rumor came
We'll
from.
handle it.
Yeah.
We'll handle this part. You handle this part, and then we'll meet at a junction to see if it can.
Maybe it all just came from a terrible game of telephone, right? Like, hypothetically speaking, right? Like, maybe there was a thing, maybe a game called like something Instinct, or something Killer, or Killer something, right? And then people, somehow got those mixed in, and then Killer Instinct. Oh, Bandai Namco is making something is making Killer Instinct somehow. I don't know. Or someone just wanted to stir the pot or something. I don't know.
It's the new year. We need new rumors.
Yeah, right. To kind of get some engagement, I guess, right? To try to get that engagement money, I guess you can say. Social media stuff. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think it's just a rumor. The most rumor of rumors. So I personally don't think this is real. It's just a wild rumor, but the idea is funny, no less, to talk about that a Japanese company is working on a Western franchise. Go ahead.
I'll just chalk this up as something news for us to chew on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because remember, everyone, we're still in quarter 1 of the new year. Always, as is, quarter 1 is slow as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to say quarter 1 and quarter 2 is what? The dry season.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Except for next month.
Right. This is probably going to be a big February because, right
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. Mm-hmm. KOFXV.
See, that's the thing. Like with Elden Ring and Killer. See, Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
KOF. How much of those those players or those games is just going to have a honeymoon phase,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because again, quarter 1 and 2 were slow as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting, Nintendo, for a new Switch because I can damn guarantee you, if I plug in Bayonetta 3 whenever that game comes out, my Switch is gonna explode.
Yeah, it's gonna be really pushing the hardware.
I mean, I could buy an OLED.
The OLED's not gonna help it.
It's not. It's just a graphical update. I need a processing update system.
Hardware update for sure. A really big hardware update for sure.
Like I will buy whenever they say here's Switch 2.0. I will buy a Switch 2.0.
Yeah, the 4K Switch. Yeah, I'll definitely put that on credit, right? So pay it off monthly.
I do play my Switch. But you can tell for those who bought day 1 Switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's showing you its age.
For sure.
I still like your Switch. Don't die yet.
Yeah.
I still need to 100% Bayonetta 2 for the 5th time.
That's why a lot of the Switch games, a lot of the major Switch games incorporate the bokeh effect, which is like the blurry background, so you don't see all the artifacting and all the jagged edges that happen with these games. Obviously with Animal Crossing, there's a lot of that in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. There's a lot of bokeh effecting. Right. Artistically, it looks kind of neat, but you have to see.
But when you dive into it, you're like,
you have to really see why they're doing that. So now, granted, some Switch games do look good, and Breath of the Wild does look good, although it lags quite a bit when you're in a very hot area. You know what I mean? Like a very active area. Especially with the grass. Holy shit, man. That is...
You bring up Breath of the Wild. The Hyrule Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a Warriors game. It's always going to lag out no matter what system or PC you have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. You would think on a PC, it would handle 10,000 units. No problem. Nope.
Yeah, I think it's just not optimized. I think, yeah. It might be.
It's an old formula that Koei has. And I'm one of those people. If the formula still works, don't fix it. But kind of improve it a little.
Mm-hmm. Right. But anyway, yeah, that's all. That's all coming from. Where did this all come from? Oh yeah, the Bandai Namco stuff. Anyway. All these rumors. Oh yeah, because you're going about quarter 1, quarter 2 being dry, and then stuff like that. Yeah. So that's how it all tangented off.
I think the next thing. Sorry, bringing back Microsoft's acquisition.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they could just grab Riot while they're at it.
Yeah. Maybe it's possible.
Just hey Riot, where's that fighting game?
I feel like Tencent. I feel like
Tencent.
Yeah, I feel like Tencent could do that for sure, if they wanted to. I feel like that's a Tencent move, but who knows? Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna happen anytime soon. We're not gonna see any more acquisitions. It's not something you can't do easily. You have to negotiate. Form a contract. Oh, and speaking of contracts, for the Sony games, with Activision Blizzard that have been in active development, they will still honor their contracts. So that means we're not gonna see, all the PlayStation games kind of move over to Xbox, like a lot of people have been implying. They're still gonna honor that contract, which means those exclusive games will still be exclusive for PlayStation if it's in the contract.
That is true, but technically that contract kind of got broken once God of War went to PC. On technicality, if you want.
Maybe they found a loophole. I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I know. Which is freaking hilarious. Like, Xbox owners will never get a Sony title. He has God of War on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns PC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in a case, this might be like the start of like what Sony titles will go PC.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Sony's just testing the waters.
Yeah. Yeah, God of War could be, and then Last of Us could be next. Right? It's still not on PC, is it? So
that I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's probably the next major one. What was the other zombie game that's on PlayStation? Days Gone, I think it's called. It could be next. Is Uncharted not on PC? I don't think that's on PC either.
I don't think.
Yeah. Whatever. Either way, there's stuff to see developing over time. There's a lot of stuff about Kodak maybe leaving right away. I don't know. Yeah. He could leave even before this all can complete because he wants to quit or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I mean, he could probably fuck up at some point and he'll get arrested or something before this whole thing can close, and he'll be off the board that way. I don't know. That stuff like that can happen. Or I don't mean to be I don't mean to be messed up or anything like that, but maybe some sort of medical condition can take over Kodak, and he could be out of commission that way. I don't know.
Okay, which timeline are you been looking at?
Right. Right. All the variants. Anyway. So let's.
This is very
addictive. Mm-hmm. the smart popcorn or whatever. Skinny pop. Yeah, skinny pop. Anyway, let's move on to a little bit more fighting games because we were talking about Killer Instinct, but
this one we were wrong.
Well, I was right.
We thought it was.
I said Elizabeth.
No, we agreed it was supposed to be Rock Howard.
No, I said Elizabeth.
Run that back.
I will run. No, but
play that clip again.
Well, I have to find it, but anyway, nonetheless.
Why does she look like someone from
Gundam?
Well, not Gundam. Three Houses, Fire Emblem.
Oh yeah.
She belongs in the. I never played Three Houses, even though I have
the Blue Lions or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. He knows, kids.
Yeah, the Blue Lions.
No, kitty, you cannot eat popcorn.
But yeah,
this is mine. I will bite.
I said it was Elizabeth, and go figure, it's Elizabeth because Ash's team was the only one that was not filled, and it just made more sense to have. Let me close all these tabs. It just made all the more sense to have Elizabeth to come in.
Open that tab that says guy on guy.
Guy on guy. Oh god. Anyway,
you want to tell us something here?
Mm-hmm. Let me play the clip, the trailer.
Elizabeth Blantorsch.
What's her last name?
Blantorsch.
Team Ass! I mean
Yeah.
Ash!
Yep. Mm-hmm.
本当に久しぶりだよね。懐かしいな。
本当に懐かしい。
In one of her attacks, did she say slap?
I don't know. Pretty sure she's saying slash. It does.
It sounds like slap, right?
It does sound like slap. I get it. I see what.
Slap.
Yeah.
Slap. I was like, what? It's carefully.
Yep.
I know it's slap, but it sounds like she's saying slap.
It's like David Chappelle or Dave Chappelle.
Slap.
Slap. Oh, here.
Slap.
Yep. Great combo.
Andy's like, what the fuck did I do to you?
That was kind of cool. I like that.
I like that. I like that ending. But see, to be a little more sadistic on that final like hit, when the bird comes out, I know it's like all lights and stuff, but what if when you do it and it's a KO screen, instead of the bird being light, it's just blood red.
Oh god,
dripping. Like, yes.
That could be like a dark Elizabeth type of super or Elizabeth altar.
KOF15 introduces Saber.
Yes. Oh yeah, I know. Saber.
Or Archer.
Yep.
Or they don't even say like Archer. They just say Gilgamesh.
Yeah, I know. They say their real names like what? Emiya. Like what?
No, your mother. She looks good.
No, she does look really good. She does look really good. I think there's a lot of revisions to her costume. So let's see.
Go find our friend.
Yeah, our friend Orpheus. Hold on. Oops. Oh, what the hell? I heard the typing, but there was no typing going on actually. Okay. Here we go.
At the moment, there it is.
There it is.
12 hours ago. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't paid attention of it. Mature is not in this game, right?
No, Mature's not in the game. She is the last character.
Leona is, right?
Yes.
Okay, one of my girls there.
Now, it's been a while. She has not been in 14, so we're not going to see a 3D model directly. But damn, that's a pretty good take for a 3D modeled Elizabeth, if you really think about it.
But this is my thinking, like, when you're bringing a character that hasn't had its own 3D model, because I did it before when I was doing 3D model in college. I took, an already existing model that just worked. So I kind of want to be that sadistic person and see which model did they grab from. Then
I mean, this could be something from an offshoot game, or not offshoot, but like a spin-off game that I don't know about, for all we know.
I mean, like how like in-game model, like, because there are some like moves almost looks like Athena's.
Yeah, the movement is definitely similar to some characters for sure.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Did they use Athena's base model and then just Frankenstein?
Maybe.
Or not Frankenstein, Play-Doh did. Like,
yeah, like the rigging could be the same from this character, but they just tweaked a little bit with some of the movement. Yeah.
Because when Elizabeth summons her light pillar, the movement almost looks like Athena's like teleport. How she starts it off. Or that.
Yeah, that one move. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's just talk about the costume a bit. There is definitely some differences.
It's brighter.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop.
Hold on. Let me. Yeah, I mean, she's missing the that little whip thing she has. She usually has that weapon. That's always like a trademark, but she doesn't have it here, which is kind of surprising.
She has the leg. I don't know what they're called. The harness. On
Oh, the garter
legs.
belt? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. He has a garter belt thing going on, which I think it looks cool. It's like keeping her shirt, like the parts of her shirt, tight, so that way they don't like fly around and shit.
Yeah. I kind of miss the white ruffle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her purple one, because it's not even a ruffle. That's a tie, right?
No, it's a ruffle.
ribbon.
It's a ruffle.
Yeah, but you know, like how in her 13, it's like
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
like royalty ruffle. That
Mhm,
looks
mhm.
like
Oh yeah, that's like
you're
a
going to a party.
like a bow, like a bow tie kind
Yeah,
of. You just put on her neck or whatever. I think she had. I think this is like in 13, like you're kind of saying, like this is coming from her shirt, rather than, something you just put on your neck. Maybe I could be wrong, but her sleeves are rolled up, which I definitely don't mind. I kind of like that look.
She's wearing gloves.
Wearing for sure. She's wearing gloves. Boots are different for sure. She's wearing more, straight general boots on 15, and 13 is a little more complex. Like she's wearing boots, and then she's over that is like some blue things. Like some blue add-ons or something. I'm not too sure what they are.
She dyed her hair.
I mean, it's still the same sort of general blue look. She even still has the same little cowlick she has. Gotta have the same. Gotta have that little. As you say in Japanese, ahoge.
I kind of miss that effect that she has in 13,
Mhm,
where she
mhm.
turns into a miss,
Yeah.
which she's going for. Because in 15, she just goes fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like I miss little touches
Yeah.
to show that they can teleport, have glitter coming out of their ass when they teleport. Tell me that Athena does not have glitter coming out of her fucking ass when she zips by you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think she has some new moves, but I think but a lot of the old stuff I think is intact.
Okay.
But
Getting kicked in the stomach with someone that big of a heel, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come up like I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Is it just me, or they just love using Benimaru as like the punching bag?
Benimaru.
Oh wow, it actually reflects.
Andy,
Mm-hmm.
Harry.
Yeah, Andy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, I like that like counter.
Mm-hmm.
Omae wa mou shinderu, bitch.
Yeah, and now her thing now reflects projectiles. That's kind of cool. The other one just stops it from 13.
Aegis reflector.
Kinda, yeah.
Smell my hand.
I wonder why she dropped the whip thingy. I forgot what they're called. You kind of use it on like horses, when you want them to go faster.
No, I was gonna say something else.
But I mean, you're supposed to use it on horses, but
I know. How can I on the same wavelength,
Yeah,
even though he
yeah.
doesn't want to be on this wavelength?
I don't want to be, but anyway.
Hawk is like, God damn it.
I know. You had to bring that up, but Yeah, I mean, there's obviously some differences, but it's for the most part she is still Elizabeth gameplay wise, I believe. Yeah, just repeating the animation, not much here. But yeah, she looks really good. I mean, she's definitely one of the better looking characters, or female characters in KOF. I think there's a lot of money or time invested into her. Yeah, slap. Yeah.
Slap. Slap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, getting kicked in the head with those boots. Yeah, how are you not on the ground?
I know, right?
lady?
Ask Andy.
I got my ass kicked so many times by Mai. I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, everyone who is part of KOF lore and stuff. Andy and Mai are not together, right? Like officially.
They're not married. No, that's for sure.
They're not married yet.
Yeah,
They're
but
just-
she really likes Andy, and I think Andy likes her.
Trying to,
Yeah.
She's trying to get the D.
Mm-hmm. And I think though Andy likes her too, but not to the same extent. Like I think he's not ready or something like that, and then Maya wants to, get it going, that sort of thing. I think I that's what I interpret their sort of relationship right now.
Like Mai's hungry, but Andy's like, I didn't even get the appetizer.
I know,
yet."
yeah, exactly. He wants to take it slow, and then Maya wants to go a little faster. I think that's what's kind of going on.
Mai's like, I want babies now. I don't even know who you are.
I like you, but I don't know who you are.
He's like, what do you mean? We've been with each other for 15 games.
Mm-hmm.
We have.
Yeah. So yep, go figure. Yeah, dog horror. Yeah, go figure. It's Elizabeth. It only makes sense because Ash, Kukuri, and Elizabeth were all involved with Ash's ending, I think, or somebody's ending. One of those characters' endings.
I
In
kinda
14.
want her to have because this is coming on PC, right?
Yes.
Okay, read up her voice with Sentinel's voice.
Whose voice?
Sentinel from Marvel.
Wait. Oh.
Neutralize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sort of does look like that.
Yeah.
The when Sentinel does the big ball
the
thing,
big
yeah.
circle thing.
Mm-hmm, the sphere thing, yeah. I see where you're getting at. So this means, of course, obviously Rock Howard is out of the picture for base roster, but Kim Kapwan, who's supposed to be one of the staples, is out.
Dead.
He's out of the picture, yeah. Like I don't know where he's at right now. I think he was mentioned in some of the character stories for 15, but I kind of forget. It's been a while. But
Kim's chilling on a beach here in Hawaii.
Team Hawaii, that'd be really funny.
Team Islands.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
What?
I think they'll have Kim in DLC with maybe the rest of I forget those characters, but I think like Chang and who's the little guy with the claws? I forget his name.
Freddy, not Freddy.
Not Freddy. Yeah, I mean, oh my God, he's an old character. I forget his name. But anyway, hold on. Let me look that up real quick on my phone. We have the internet, so.
But again, it'll be so fucking hilarious. Okay, yeah, we're gonna bring back Rock Howard, but it'll be like, as we said, like last podcast, Rock Howard changed his last name to Bogart.
Yeah.
Introducing Bogart. It's like, wait, we already have Terry. Rock
Mm-hmm.
Bogart. Wait, what?
Yeah.
And then the character pieces that we get about the new character's introduction.
Mm-hmm.
The first line will be, Terry adopted Rock Howard. Finally.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm like trying to look up the
He's
character.
still looking for what the little shit's name is.
Oh, is it Choi? I think it's Choi. Was the dude with the little dude with the claws? Oh God damn it! It's fucking all these ads.
His name is Bitch.
Yeah, it is Choi. Yep. It's Choi. The not Freddy Krueger. I think he's also Korean, so that's why Chang and Choi are together. Yeah, he's from Korea. Yeah, that's probably why. Anyway, maybe those characters are going to be in a team together for DLC. Rock Howard has to be in DLC at this point. Then he has to be. I mean, he's one of those characters that people want in their roster, but I'm pretty sure they don't they don't really play them that much beyond him looking cool. That's about it. Unless they make him really good, you know. But otherwise, I don't know. But I can definitely say there was a leak, right? And I looked into it a little bit. Not Elizabeth, but there is something in the DLC. I'm not gonna spoil. And I only know one team coming in. I don't know who the rest of the DLC potentially, but it is implied, you know, that someone big is coming back into the DLC. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So, but yeah, we'll have to see when. We have to see how they look like. We'll have to see what team they're in. That I don't know. So, not a complete spoiler, but I'm still. I mean, or not a complete surprise for me, but I'm still gonna be surprised still. So I'm okay with that. Anyway, Elizabeth is indeed the last character, so that means all the 39 characters, I believe, right, have been announced for the base roster, and that's the teams we got. So, but yeah, I mean, seems like an okay or a pretty good roster. Let me see. I think it's on here. Let's just take a quick look at the roster if we can. Characters.
Team motherfucker.
Yep. So that's all the teams we got. Team Hero, Team Ash, Secret Treasures, K Dash, Rival.
They misspelled ass.
Team Ass. Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, Orochi, Super Heroines, Team Ikari, Galaxy Alliance Wrestling, I think that's what it stands for, Team Cronin, and Team Secret Agent. Those are the teams that we got, so.
I don't like these teams. So give me oh, Goro's not in here. I guess give me
Yeah, Goro's not in there, yeah.
give me Iori, King of Dinosaurs, and Terry.
Yeah.
And that team would be called Team Zawa's pick.
That's like
Okay.
team, well, they're pretty much Team Red. That's kind of funny.
Well, I wanted to say something raunchy, but then I was like, wait, no, this is a Christian stream. Cannot say it. I am good.
I am pure.
That's a bullshit lie. Who's pure
I think
nowadays?
my starting team will probably be Shermie for sure, Antonov. I want to try King of Dinosaurs later on, but I'm not gonna try him right away. The third one is kind of hard for me, but maybe Maxima. I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure out who my third is going to be. I'm like trying to look at the roster here. Yeah, I don't know right away who my team is going to be. Maybe Gio Higashi. I think he's a safe pick as well. I may swap around, but we'll see. But if I am going to pick Maxima, I have to put him last from what it sounds like. He needs a lot of meter to it looks like he needs a lot of meter to get going. So you definitely want to build up as much as you can before, you know, you get to him. Make all the comebacks. But that's just, yeah. But that's for us to see. But cool. I mean, this looks like a pretty decent roster. There are some expectations shattered because there's no Kim. Because he's, I guess you can compare it to like Blanca not being in Street Fighter V at first, but then he was thrown into DLC like later on. You know.
This roster looks like. Don't get me wrong, kids. But truly, how many of these characters are actually going to be played? Look at me.
I don't know.
How many of them are actually going to be played?
I don't know. I mean, you're forced to pick 3. So
I know,
yeah.
but it's kind of gonna, again, statistic mind. It's gonna be like Marvel again. Look at all these lovely characters. Why are we only seeing like the same 3?
Maybe that's it is possible. I mean, we may see Yashiro a lot at first. Maybe a lot of Chris at first. Maybe a lot of.
I'd say like a lot. We're gonna see, no doubt, a lot of Kyo or Iori and Terry. That's like a hands down.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. And then Leona. I think Leona's pretty good. What I'm seeing. Cronin's gonna be stupid. I've seen some stupid stuff with Cronin.
Honestly, we might see a lot of King.
We'll have to see about that. Yeah.
King and Robert, maybe.
I feel.
Roberto.
I also feel like Blue Mary is going to be up there too.
Blue Mary is going to be enough.
Up there too.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't see any of these superheroines being top for very long.
I mean, I could see like Athena be played, but she's not going to be like an anchor character. She's going to be like
the battery or something. Yeah.
Yeah, your battery, and then just tossed to the side. Like, thank you. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I think I think Kula might be up there too.
Kula.
And then the new characters.
Angel might be there.
Yeah, Angel could be up there. I feel like the new characters like Isla and I forget her name, Dolores, yeah, could be up there too because people can't or don't know how to fight them at first, so they could probably.
I want to see maybe also Benimaru would be up there too. Because he has some good juggles if they keep it. But with this new game, stuff might be different.
Ash, I feel like could be the dark horse, like kinda, maybe. I
want to see people would be playing K-Dash, but
I think K-Dash will be popular online, but when it comes to tournaments, not so much. Yeah. So he's kind of like the Ryu in Street Fighter 5. Like a lot of people play him online, but they don't really play him in tournaments.
King of Dinosaurs, I think he's just gonna be like fun online.
Yeah, fun online, not so much.
Fun online, tournament wise, no.
So he's like Alex.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Leona, I
can see her up there. Cause
I can see her as a battery.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where she is. Maybe she could be midpoint character, like a middle character. I don't know if she's necessarily a good.
She's not. I don't think she can be a good anchor.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's always going to be balance changes, so we just don't know what's going to happen. I know Antonov's not going to be point character, that's for sure. He needs a lot of meter to get going too, from what I can see. He could be middle. He could be a middle or anchor. I feel, but yeah, go ahead.
I want to see. Well, going back to Blue Mary, I think she can be a battery or a anchor.
Probably. She tends to be more of a point. The first or on point character. But I mean, she could potentially.
What about what's her name? Shumi?
Oh, Shermie? Yeah, Shermie.
Where do you see her? Anchor or mid?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because I've seen the combo video.
Right.
To me, she's maybe your mid.
Maybe middle or anchor. I could definitely kind of see that. Or maybe Yashio could be anchor character, and then Chris, if you're gonna rock with Orochi, Chris could be the point character or something.
Yeah, Chris looks like he's but Chris, for some of his moves or damage-wise, he has to burn meter.
Okay.
Shermie is like, yeah, she can burn meter to do damage, but she can just do like a 1, 2, 3, and then rinse everything.
So you think she's a point character or battery character for this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to dish out real damage, because again, with Shermie's combo videos, if you have the meter, she can pretty much kill somebody if she has like max meter.
Yeah. I've done a kill combo with Antonov, so so again, I feel like he's either a middle character or anchor character, for sure. Yashiro, I think he can go anywhere. I don't know, because from what I've been seeing, maybe
I want to say that Yashiro is pretty much just like point or
anchor. Yeah, he can. I feel like he can go anywhere. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. The one thing I kind of want to see before this game hits store shelves. Can you please fix Dolores's sand?
Oh
It
it
still looks weird.
yeah. So that's some of a lot of the or I should say that's a lot of the effects in KOF 15. It's a little inconsistent, a little weird on a lot of the characters. Some of the effects could be better, or a lot.
I mean, that's why it's coming to PC, right?
Yeah. I think people will try to fix it.
Yeah, people are going to definitely fix it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely throw in some mods in there too with the costumes, since there is going to be costumes in this game for sure.
Nude mod, let's go.
Gee.
You know that's going to happen.
That's going to happen, yeah.
You cannot tell me that that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. All right, I had to answer a Discord message. Anyway, so that is the gist of it. We'll see how the game turns out. I definitely want to pick it up myself to try out the story mode and labbing it, and maybe play with friends if they pick up the game. But we'll see. I definitely want to check out the story and just play around against computers and stuff like that, just kind of get the general feel of the game. Maybe play a little bit of online, but that's my sort of course with this game, because I do want to support it, and I think they're making the right moves. They're doing the rollback thing, so gotta give them credit for that, or kudos. They're trying their best to make the best game possible. So I want to chime in on that and give them my money's worth for that and my time for it and all that. So I'll check it out whenever it comes out in February 17th. So it's right in the middle of February. So yeah, I'll definitely look forward to February for that regard. Okay, so that's pretty much it. How are we looking? Okay, an hour and a half. So we do have the rest of the news. We still have some fighting game stuff to go over. This one is more of a tournament thing. So as we all know, right, a lot of these early times are announcements for canceling events and stuff like that because of COVID. We've been seeing this sort of stuff for a couple of years now. This one's a little different. This is involving with Genesis 8. This is a Smash tournament with, I believe, both Ultimate and Melee. But I know Melee for sure, but I don't know if they do Ultimate as well at the same time. But either way, they made the decision to not cancel, but postpone Genesis 8 to April 15th through 17th due to COVID and operational concerns. Maybe they had, I believe the wording was that not only COVID was a concern, but the number of people might have had a hand at making this decision, because they didn't had enough people to operate at a sufficient sort of rate, especially with COVID. You don't want to crowd people. You don't want things to clog up. Traffic and stuff like that. Handling stuff like that is very difficult. So you definitely need a lot of people to ensure that this doesn't happen, especially with COVID around. We've seen that happen with Evo. It was a disaster at some point with security lines and whatever. Like there was like huge lines for no reason. And especially when people need to get to their pools. It's hard, and it's a very big inconvenience whenever that happens. But you need manpower in order to make it less likely to happen. So that's why that's all part of it. And they moved that to a different date rather than just straight up canceling it. So I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing or whatever, but I'm not going to that tournament or anything like that, so I can't really say beyond that. This was supposed to be taking place in San Jose, so Northern California. And They are offering, refunds, flights, hotel stuff, that sort of thing. So good on them for trying, but they definitely lost money because they have to pay the fees for, the venue that they're going to occupy. It's kind of like, canceling for a hotel. They're going to ask you to pay a fee because you took up their space, they took up the time to reserve that space for you, but you decided to cancel, which that could have gone to another person. So that's why they have you pay a fee to cover that. So it's like this, but on a bigger scale. So that's why they lost a lot of money. It sucks, but they're definitely willing to take the loss to ensure that there is the safety and all that stuff. So good on them, for that. Now, how much is going to, how much of that is going to work? I definitely can't say because COVID is definitely unpredictable, and we don't know how it is going to go with the mutations, the variants, and all that stuff that's going to pop up possibly between now and April. So I don't know. I mean, but good on them nonetheless for them trying to be safe. So, did you have anything to say for Genesis?
I mean, smart move. Think about the safety of the others. And for those kind of going like, oh, why are you doing this? Blah blah. So, you try run a big, convention or whatnot, and trying to stay within health regulations.
Well, yeah, for COVID and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
This decision, again, as you said, wasn't that easy. It was probably a mutual agreement with everyone else on the board.
Exactly. It's you can definitely apply this sort of thing with conventions, yeah, like anime conventions and like Comic-Con, that sort of thing. So it's a tough business, and sometimes you have to do things you don't like doing, but it's for the best for everyone, sort of thing. That's why these decisions are difficult to make. Yeah. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Very very common thing to say nowadays, but that's just how it goes. But hope things go well for Genesis, for people who are running Genesis. Hopefully it all goes well for them. So okay, so that's it for the fighting game type of news. Now we can definitely go into the rest of the frontline type of news. Usually we would put the Microsoft Activision stuff there, but because of how big it is, I kind of want to get that out of the way. So that's why, yeah. So, but yeah, there's still stuff to talk about here. So let's just get through these. Our first one is involving with Battlefield 2042. Apparently, the game is so bad that even cheaters don't want to make cheats for this game. They are moving on. They're moving on to a different shooter.
Good job, cheaters.
The game is so bad that you don't even want to spend money to make cheats for this game. It's that bad. It's because the game's performance, according to Tom Henderson on Twitter, the game's performance makes the cheats not work properly. So how do you beat the cheaters? You just make a shitty game.
It's like, take notes, everyone. Take notes.
Oh, that's how you beat the cheaters. You just make shitty games. Yeah, that's probably like the wrong way to do it.
It's the wrong way, but it's like the only solution we have at the moment.
Yeah, the suits are like, oh, we can. That's how we beat the cheaters. Just make a shitty game, and shitty games can be done faster. That means we can make more money faster.
Probably going like, wait,
like a light bulb.
How are we supposed to be doing it?
Like a light bulb just pops in their head. Like, wait a minute, yeah. But it's just so bad. Like, I'm really disappointed with that Battlefield. I didn't play it. I didn't buy it, but it all sucks even more because I have definitely no reason to buy 2042 because I like Battlefield. I'm into those big, large scale first person shooters. So it's like a war simulation almost. And Call of Duty is a very condensed arcadey sort of shooter. Like you gotta have the fastest reflexes to like just aim down the sight and kill people and shit. But like With Battlefield, you can like run around, kind of coordinate with people at times. Oh, there's a tank, we gotta take it out, like, you know, and stuff like that. Oh, there's a sniper way out there, you know, I'll ping in, and someone can come in with a vehicle and blow them up or whatever, or, you know, throw a grenade in their position or ambush them. I don't know, you know, that sort of thing. So there is coordination involved, right? You can play in squads. That's how usually these games work, and you know, you can have a fun time that way, you know, because you're in a squad, you're with your boys or whatever. You can actually, you know, kind of feel like you're in a battle, you're in a war in a way, hence the sort of that quote-unquote simulation sort of feel. Unfortunately, with how 2042 has been turning out, you know, it's been really bad. You know, hit registration is really bad, so even if you shoot down straight into someone's face, it won't hit them at times. It's just random, you know, so that's why the automatic weapons don't work well, and it looks like the semi-automatic weapons where you have to, you know, keep hitting the trigger to, you know, to hit them. Like it's almost like if you can only run around in Apex Legends with the triple take and the G7 and the 30-30 repeater, because they're semi-automatic, you know, instead of running around with the automatic weapons and all that stuff, which would suck, obviously, but it's just how it is, you know. And the balance of the heroes are pretty much non-existent because they decided that Battlefield needs hero characters, which is really weird. But they all kind of do the same, but so it's like there's no point. But for some of the characters, like for example, there's supposed to be a character that can that can revive, right? And she's supposed to be the medic, right? The big healer or whatever. But the problem is that everyone can revive, so there's no real point of having that character, that sort of thing. So things like that are really bad. There's no destruction, there's no a lot of things, there's no campaign on top of that, and they thought, oh, if there's no campaign, they're going to put more time into the multiplayer. Well, look how the multiplayer turned out. It sucks. It's trash. It needs fixing. And it really sucks even more because people paid top dollar just to play this early, but guess what? The game was trash. So they played trash earlier for $100 or something like that, $110 or something like that. So they got ripped off. And then for the rest of the people who played it for what, the standard edition, right? You know, yeah, they played trash, but at least they only paid $60 for it, which is almost like twice the money they saved. So I know you don't usually play these games, but did you have anything to say? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. The game is so bad that even cheaters don't want to be a part of it. That's what we can take away from. This one up next is involving with Activision Blizzard, acquired by Xbox, but EA was supposedly in the mix of this deal too. I think well, this is just from GameSpot, and there's no like article about it. It's just a little tweet about it. It just says EA was reportedly in the mix for Activision Blizzard deal. So I don't know if they were trying to buy them out or not. Whatever, maybe, I don't know. But I forgot to mention this during the initial part, but supposedly they're supposed to be worth $100 billion, but because of with the lawsuits and stuff like that, they were able to reduce it down to $68.7 billion. So they kind of got the lawsuit discount, I guess you can say. So if they had a clean record, we would have had $100 billion purchase. Instead, maybe if they were crazy enough, if Microsoft was crazy enough to do it, which could have been the biggest purchase of all time, the biggest acquisition of all time, at least for a long time. And then someone can break the record again with, I don't know, Elon Musk or something buying maybe Disney or something. I don't know. Just so he can say, I bought Disney. You know? Can you imagine?
And he just gives it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I bought Disney.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
here, have it back. It's like, here, have it back. I don't want it anymore.
Yeah. Just so he can say I bought Disney. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. All right. So now we can move on to something a little different. So previously Nagoshi previously from Sega, he created the Yakuza series and also helped develop Super Monkey Ball and other games from Sega, has reportedly made a new studio. Oh, Zawa is turning off the AC. Nagoshi has made a new studio called Nagoshi Studio, simply named.
Wow, that's very creative, sir.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what he's going to produce. I think. Hold on. Let's see. This is from Tojo Dojo. This came after reports from Bloomberg that he would be moving to the Chinese-based company NetEase to start a new studio. Now, thanks to the listing of EU IP office, we discovered that his new venture will be named Nagoshi Studio. The listing was originally posted by a company, Ingenious. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Who posted similar feelings for NetEase Ventures, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's not much else to it. It sounds like he's going to make video games for the most part. It looks like, the logo has film reels or something like that. It's going over, so it's kind of like, wait, is he a movie studio, or is he running a movie studio, or is he running a video game studio? I'm not too sure.
Both.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna run everything.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, we're good, everyone.
we did it.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, so now we can talk about something a little more on the controversial side of things. So it is referring to NFTs. We can definitely talk about the
Where's
choice.
my skip card? Skip.
Yeah.
Skip.
Is that the skip card? Just blank. But anyway, this is
blank.
yeah. This was about a week ago, but I thought this was kind of worth talking about still with Troy Baker, because he seemingly is wanting to support this company, which is called VoiceVerse NFT, or just VoiceVerse. Which basically is a company that wants to produce AI voices as NFTs. And Troy Baker wants to, be a part of that, I guess, for a deal. He put out this tweet, announcing that he is partnering with them. And not only that, his last sentence was, or last few sentences rather, was, "We all have a story to tell. You can hate or you can create what it will be." So that especially this line right here, "You can hate or create," got to a lot of people, because it essentially means that if you're not on board with what I'm saying, then you're a hater, kind of thing. So even if we have a form of criticism, that's, I guess, a form of hating. But if you agree with him, you're a creator. You're prestigious. You make stories, and Troy Baker loves stories and loves making them. Now, of course, since then he has come out with another tweet right here, still right there. It's like this is probably his most recent one still. His second thread says, "The hate/create part might have been a bit antagonistic." Oh, you think? Oh, man. So this whole situation has a lot of people, trying to explain to him why this is so bad, right? NFTs are very bad for creators, people who make art, because that's a lot of people steal art to make it happen, and obviously the artist doesn't get any credit, doesn't get anything out of it. So it's very harmful for creators. And so Troy Baker is kind of like going the opposite direction. It's kind of ironic, almost. Oh, I think he's trying to take care of his pets. Hold on. But
everything. Sorry, cat.
And
Cat. People listening, don't get a pet.
So basically, oh, what's going on? Oh, the cat. So basically, what he's promoting is actually really harmful for his industry. What happened?
You see that? See that thing? Right there.
What's your cat doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
He's trying to get up on your bed? Oh, yeah. Okay. So back to here. So Troy Baker is actually supporting something that could be it is really harmful to the industry for the most part, especially with voice acting. Because what he's essentially trying to promote is AI voices, right? So if the technology improves and perfects over time, that's going to drive out all the actual voice actors and get replaced by these AI voices. So he's supporting that in the long run, and that's why people are trying to explain to him that part. And I don't know if it's getting to him or not, but that's what is happening essentially. It's kind of like with Toyota automotive companies, right? They have these robots to assemble the car parts instead of people. So if you have more robots on the assembly line, guess what? You're gonna lay off the people, right? Who are used to be on the assembly line. You're gonna get replaced with robots. Instead, you have the electrical engineers to work on those robots to make sure they are functioning or whatever. Engineers, essentially, in general, instead of assembly workers. So that's why those workers are gonna lose their jobs, or did lose their jobs at one point, and they had to move on to something else. In a time where getting a job isn't exactly easy. And so, especially back when the recession happened, that really sucked, obviously. So Troy Baker, again, he's supporting something that could make this happen, but with voice actors, if this all improves and actually works. So, are we good?
Yeah. Called musical cats. One leaves, another one shows up.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear anything about this from Troy Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of it?
I'm at the point like going, you know what? You do you, boo. If it bites you in the ass, don't fucking come crying to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that one friend you're like warning them, don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just gonna do it. And then when shit hits the fan, you're just over there going, what did we learn?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening with Troy Baker. He's been.
I mean,
go ahead.
It's not gonna make me not play, play the games that he's part of, or
right, because there's other voice actors that you should probably support. So yeah, it's shouldn't.
There is still one voice.
Right.
He would.
But you can't. But you shouldn't be. Yeah, you can't be easily so swayed because of one person. You know what I mean? If multiple people are doing this, right, and they all happen to be the same video game, then I can understand where you're coming from, and I'm not gonna judge. Again, I'm not gonna judge. If you want to make the choice, that's your choice. Go ahead. I mean, if you have anything.
No, I'm agree.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, Baker has been in some controversies kind of lately over the years. Him sort of supporting, I guess, Neil Druckmann, I guess, in a way. Maybe. I mean, I think it was. Like, I forget how the story went, but he's been in some stuff that people didn't like about him and stuff like that. And this is just like the sort of the last straw that broke the camel's back, kind of, because again, this is really harmful for the industry. It's gonna get rid of a lot of the artists, right? Robots definitely right now, especially, you can't really duplicate emotions the same way. Acting is a lot of instinct. It's a lot of it comes from the heart, and that's what robots can't really replicate right now. At least in this generation or age, in this timeline, in this generation, at this point, it definitely cannot be done. Not even, I would say, even like not even like 100 years. You just can't. You can't make robots feel like the same way with humans. I'm sorry. I mean, that's the kind of opinion I have when it comes to this whole conversation about the singularity and all that shit. Where robot or with robots, can robots have feelings at some point? Right now, especially right now, it's not happening. And by the time we all pass away, and we have all the rest of the new generation, stuff like that, I think that's when it'll begin, but definitely not right now, right? And but nonetheless, he's supporting it. It's very harmful, and I hope he understands that. And at some point, I hope he backs out. I think he's aware of what people are trying to tell him, but it's still his choice, I guess, to make, to either back out or back out and as soon as he can, because maybe he's in a contract and he can't back out anymore. Maybe, I don't know. That is always possible, right? So hopefully he's aware of it. Hopefully he's aware of everything people are trying to tell him, and that's kind of how it's gonna be. So again, like you were implying, if there is a video game or movie that Troy Baker's a part of, am I gonna not watch it? Not so much. It all depends if the movie or video game is good or not. That's definitely the most problem or question I have for those movies or whatever, video games. Are they good? Are they fun? Now if he's like an actual dangerous criminal or something like that somehow, then okay, that could change things, right? Maybe, but he's just supporting an idea that a lot of people don't like, and that's just what it is. Now, does it actually suck in the long run? For the most part, yeah, because NFTs suck. They not only are bad for the environment, they suck up power, and there have been reports of people trying to do NFTs, sucking up so much power that people can't even run their heaters in some cities. So they're cold. They're fucking cold because people are trying to get in on this money scheme. So it's actually harmful for not only for the environment but for the daily living. It could suck. And like I said, previously, NFTs are hogging up all the servers, right? And you need servers if you need servers to run these things, you're gonna take away servers for everyone else, like Final Fantasy 14. WoW, all those services, right? All those online games or services, and it's gonna make things harder. And then when you take up servers, you're also taking up computer parts, and that's also what we're short of too, with graphics cards, consoles, everything else. So one bad thing after the other, and NFTs are definitely a part of that, unfortunately. We're definitely in a bad time right now when it comes to electronics. And this is just one more, shit in the shit sandwich.
Tasty.
Yeah. One more thing about NFTs. even the people who have actually pioneered NFTs to some degree say it's a scam themselves. There's a tweet right here from well, it's coming from like a response or something like that. Alex McCullough, right? He talked about NFTs of why they're bad. You know, they're incredibly heavy environmental impact, the scams and art theft of the community runs. Not all of them, of course, but yeah, you know, that's what happens. And then the last point, he says how quickly people change their opinions and demonize those who show any interest in that technology. And then one person made a response saying that the creators of NFTs, Anil Dash, along with Kevin McCoy, have recently come out admitting that they're a scam in an article he wrote himself. And he linked the article right here. And even McCall was like, bruh, you know? So even the people who started this stuff, at least one of the people who did start this stuff, are saying it's a fucking scam. So that really says something about these NFTs. So if you don't have anything else to say, I think we definitely can move on from there. So, all right. Where are we at right now? All right, almost 2 hours. Not too bad. All right, let's go through the games news. There's some things to talk about. Starting with some Apex Legends stuff. There is going to be, I guess, a PS5 version. An actual PS5 version has appeared in the PSN database, and it is 80 gigs for the PS5 version. Without any updates. But that's the game. That's the game. Not an update. It's a game. It's a full game file, unlike you know, Warzone's update. This ain't no update, man. This is a full game, but for the PS5. This indicates. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, see, the question is, when we download it and play the PS5 version, my save data, PS4 version,
I'm pretty sure they can transfer it over, but we'll see. Let's see how much they screw it up.
Actually, you know, it's 80 gigs, so let's be real. Let's just say 85. You know, say 85 gigs on the safe side. So I'm turning on my PS5. See how much 3 gigs right now. Yo, you hear that, people?
Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah.
Ooh, I have a lot of things to
Update. Yeah. Welcome.
Oh God.
Welcome to modern gaming.
Okay, here we go. Storage. I have 467.6 gigabytes used up.
Okay.
For games and apps. I have 554 mega media.
No. What's the space left? Like, that's what I want to know.
All right, free space. 122.0.
Oh my. 122 gigs is all you have left. You know what's funny? I think that's the same amount of space I have left too.
We'll see here. Because I know you have Call of Duty on yours.
No, I don't. I have it uninstalled. I deleted. I had it.
My man.
I had to delete it a long time ago. I never installed it on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, man.
I had it once on the PS4, which, you know, I played with the boys, but yeah. I never installed it on the PS5 because it's too big. It's too much of a hassle to, uh-oh.
Yep.
Hold on. My camera froze. Hold on. My camera froze on the OBS side. Hold on.
Oh, he disappeared, everyone. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Well, I'm back.
My games on my PS5 is Apex Legends.
How much is it right now? Wait, how much is Apex Legends right now? For gigs, the amount of gigs.
Information. 54.69 gigabytes.
Wow. Well, it better look high res when it comes out.
I have Strive, PS5 version.
Mm-hmm.
Strive is 15.31 gigabytes. Not bad, right?
Mm.
I have FF7 Remake PS5 version. 90 gigs.
Understandably so, right? It's a pretty big.
PS4 version of the Final Fantasy Remake. 86 gigs. I don't know why I have the PS4.
Wait, why do you have the PS4 version on your PS5? You need to get rid of that, dude.
Because I can just play the PS5, right?
Yeah, you can
But
definitely.
I have the disc of the PS4.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
see, I don't know that part yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
As you almost heard the song.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have Godfall.
You have Godfall.
Hey, you shut the fuck up. Godfall is it's fun.
I'm sure it's okay at least, but no one
when it wants to be.
Yeah, when it wants to be.
Oh, I also have Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man's fun. I have Ice. I need Ice. I mean, I do love Monster Hunter World, but who's playing it now?
Right. It's been over, yeah.
Let's be real, kids.
At least it was fun when it was updating. Let's put it that way. Rise is like, if you have hardcore friends who really like the game and stuff like that, okay, that's fine. No one in our circle is playing it right now, so it's like, what's the point? You know? But
I mean, again, like with Rise on the PC, people asked me if I'm gonna get it. I gave them a big flat no. Because one, if Rise PC wanted to hook me,
cross progression
or cross save, give me those words.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely what I'm waiting for, dude. Even if Sunbreaker comes out, I'm probably just gonna get it on Switch because that's where my shit is at. Like, I don't care about the 60 whatever fucking frames per second because all my shit's there. I'm not gonna do all that shit again, especially with the fucking not artifacts, but the jewels and all that shit that I have to farm. Like,
I don't want to fucking do that again.
I'm not doing that again. Yeah, I'm not gonna min max and all that shit again, or not try to, or yeah, I'm not gonna do that shit again on the PSC. I don't want to do that. As fun as the game is, I'm not gonna go through that unless, again, cross progression or cross save is a thing, which they did address, but they're not doing it right now, unfortunately. So I'm out for now. So anyway, I think we can move on from here. So I don't want to take too much time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just looking like how big this.
Yeah. Speaking of Respawn, they said that they are working on a AAA single-player first-person shooter with a focus on style and mobility. And no, it is not a Titanfall sequel, unfortunately, because obviously.
Okay, so no one's gonna give two shits about it. Got it. Next.
Right. Unless, I mean, we have to wait and see of what it is.
Yeah, we have to wait and see. But a lot of
yeah,
like hardcore Respawn fans, they
don't care if it's Titanfall or what. Yeah,
they want to see another.
Yeah, it is expected to be released in 2024/2025. Still early in development.
No one's going to give two shits about it right now.
Right. I mean, but still, like, that's kind of what's been popping out. So. But for now, yeah, like you kind of said, like, not too much shits are being given.
They're just going to be like, oh, that's nice.
But what shit will be given, I guess, for some people, is there's going to be a My Hero Academia free-to-play battle royale game with 24 players.
Okay, who's taking care of the online?
I don't know. Let me check it out. Who's developing this game?
Oh, it's only on the.
I guess it's Bandai. I guess it's just Bandai in-house. There's no like specific name with it attached. Let me see. It was presented by Namco. Doesn't really say right away, but hold on. Yeah, it just says Bandai, so I guess it's just developed by Bandai. So.
Okay, so it must be in-house.
Yeah, in-house.
To be on the safe side.
So far, the characters who will appear in there are Midoriya, Bakugo, Ochako, or Uraraka, Todoroki, Asui, All Might, Cementos, Mount Lady, Shigaraki, Dabi, Toga, and Mr. Compress. That's the characters. Just
They have my baby boy. Okay, I'm giving zero shits. Right now.
Yeah, no.
For those who don't know who's my baby boy, let me.
Dark Shadow. Is it Dark Shadow?
Yeah, it's Yummy.
Yeah.
My baby boy.
Oh, what's his name again? His last name? Fumikage, what is it?
Yeah, Fumikage.
Yeah.
My baby boy.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've last looked into My Hero. I've been trying to catch it or keep up with the manga, but there's a lot to take in right now.
This man says there's a lot to take in with My Hero, yet he's reading One Piece. Okay. Like, okay.
Well, if you actually read what's going on with My Hero, you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Right now, because One Piece, they're just fighting. They're just fighting, right? But with My Hero, it's like.
Yeah, there's like what's it called? Well, a little bit politics, philosophical.
Mm-hmm.
In One Piece is pretty much, I'm gonna kick your ass. Okay, I'm hungry. It's like, and then there's that one or two panels. I'm gonna go where Luffy is.
Mm-hmm.
He's that way.
Or they do a
like,
yeah, they do like a meanwhile, and then they show you like the characters that you haven't seen in a long time doing something like, ooh, you know.
But again, you always have to have that one panel. Okay, Zoro, we're gonna go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just see in the next panel. Where's everybody?
Yeah.
This guy's an idiot.
So anywho, we'll see how the balancing goes because some of these powers are kind of crazy looking. So, or yeah, how they're implemented, I guess. Or whatever, we'll see. I mean, I don't think I'll play it myself, but I'll check it out from the outside in. See how it goes. Yeah. I have not caught up on the anime though. That's for sure. I should do that at some point.
You know what we should do?
Hmm.
On somehow, some way, watch Pokemon from the Indigo Plateau.
Oh god.
Season all the way to now.
I always fall off of like the recent ones as of late. I always try to watch I watched Best Wishes, right? I fell off of that one. X and Y, I fell off of that one. Sun and Moon, I went on pretty long and I fell off of that one. And I haven't watched the new one with with Go or whatever his name is, the dark skin.
I'm surprised you didn't watch the new one because it has your boy.
I know it does, but I haven't got around to it yet. I should though. I should because the quality is.
Once I saw your boy, I was like, oh, this is Hawks.
This is Ash's Pokemon. Like what? Like I saw that first. I'm like,
this is Hawk's season.
I know.
Doing something.
I know. I should check it out though at some point.
Now, until Ash gets a Machoke, don't give two shits.
He's gonna evolve that to a Machamp right away. I'm sure.
Or if his mom has a Machoke, I'll be like, girl, we know what you're doing. We fucking know what you're doing. Don't play
God
us.
damn it, man. God.
We all know that Mr. Mind is the father.
God. God damn it. All right. Well, now we can move on to the rest of it with anime, movies, and more. So we're at the tail end of things.
You get off of my rig, I will freaking throw you across the room.
I wanted to throw this out real quick. This is a tweet from Shonen Jump, the official Shonen Jump Twitter. They said it said soon you'll be able to show your Shonen Jump love in a whole new way. Exciting announcement tomorrow. And then the following tweet, before that, people were scared. Like, is it gonna be like NFTs or something? Like, people were really scared. And then they said it's not NFTs in a following tweet in a thread with a smiley face, and that got more. That got more
people worried.
Oh, I got more likes and retweets and whatever than the initial tweet from Shonen Jump, which is really funny. It's funny that they had a picture of Luffy with Momonosuke.
Yeah,
Funny, but yeah,
just sleeping.
Just sleeping.
Because that's us. That's
Yeah.
us right now. I sleep. I awake.
I sleep. Yeah, so it's not NFTs, luckily, and that tweet got a lot of engagement, almost 100,000 likes. Funny enough. Oh, what was the announcement? Let me see. I didn't even see. I didn't even bother with it because it's nothing too serious, maybe. Okay, that must be not it. What's the announcement? Oh, okay, we have to look in the 19th. Hold on. Check your email. Uh-oh. Maybe it has to do with Bleach? I don't know. Oh, maybe it's a new store. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Announcing the official US Shonen Jump store, exclusive with limited manga inspired Bleach, One Piece, and Shonen Jump merch. Premium hoodies, tees, caps, and much more. Shop now. Oh, okay. This is just showing up a merchandise shop. Okay. All right.
That's it.
That's it. That's what it is. We didn't know. It's not NFTs though. Not NFTs, so we're safe for now.
I'll make it about NFTs. Just have like Dark City as his cloak on. I'll get it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And movies news, Black Panther 2 has resumed filming after the main actress Lydia. I'm not sure if that's a way to pronounce it, but Lydia Wright has returned to filming the movie for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. She has expressed some, feelings, some things about the vaccine stuff, right? And not so much with it, but she's not for it. Let's just say. But she was injured during the filming, so she had to take a break and stuff like that, and the filming had to pause. And now she's back somehow because the set is in the United States, right? And she's from the UK, I believe. And with the laws, you have to be vaccinated or have a vaccination card in order to be in the US for business reasons. So that's why there was kind of a problem there, and she has, she has feelings against being vaccinated and stuff like that. First and foremost, it should be a choice, right, with the vaccine, just like the flu shot and stuff like that, right. At the end of things, as much as I would like to have people, protect themselves with the vaccine, because COVID is not your typical virus this time around, right? But nonetheless, it should be a choice. And she wanted to make the choice of not being vaccinated for during the time. But from what it looks like, because she's resuming filming, it seems like now she has somehow gotten vaccinated or something like that. And maybe what's implied here some people imply that she might have gotten paid to get vaccinated. So there's just a lot of he said, she said, rumors and stuff like that going around. I'm not sure how it worked because, again, she's supposed to be vaccinated if she were to work in the U.S., I believe, right? So, but now that she's back, one can only assume is that she got vaccinated. Not only having to recover from her injury, but she got vaccinated, I think. So, I guess it works. If whatever it takes to make things happen with Wakanda Forever, that's, I guess, good. I don't know. Did you have anything to add on to it, or what do you think might be going around with this whole thing? If you know anything else, because I'm kind of confused.
I'm at the part where if you're not vaccinated, that's all on you.
Mm-hmm.
Shit hits the fan because the.
Sorry, what? You kind of cut off there.
If shit hits the fan
Mm-hmm.
for you, that's all on you.
Right.
You can.
Yeah. You said blame
Just
people, right?
don't-
Or don't blame people on that, right? Because
So
I think you're cutting
don't-
off. I think you have to get a little closer or something.
No, I don't want to get closer. Fine, I'll get closer. What else? Like, just respect, people.
Right. Yeah. Respect their.
Like, if
yeah.
they follow the whole 6 feet stuff, don't
Antagonize
piss them off.
Yeah.
Antagonize them and going like, it's okay, you can talk to me. It's like, no, those
Mm-hmm.
are trying to keep safe, not only for themselves but for you. So respect their, the
Mm-hmm.
way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
But yay, Black Panther 2's resume.
Yeah. Nonetheless.
When are we going to get it in theaters? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it March? Is it March yet? So I can go watch Doctor Strange 2? No, but I'll wait for it.
The film apparently is due to release in November. I guess this November, I'm assuming. It doesn't say a year specifically. It just says November, or this November. So one can only assume it's 2022 November. Yeah. Well, I mean, however it was done, what's done is done. And so she's back on the set and it's filming. So for those who are looking forward to it, you can look forward to it. So that is the end of it.
This motherfucker.
Now,
Look at that.
more movies. Aquaman 2 has finished filming, for those who are looking forward to that one as well, and is going to come out with on December 16 of this year, 2022.
Don't.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of stuff going around because of the Amber stuff and Johnny.
Who?
Yeah, Amber and Johnny Depp. So I don't know how the film will come out. I mean, are they just gonna still keep her in the thing, or edit her?
From what I read,
Mm-hmm.
they said what the filmmakers did or whatever. They claim they lessened her screen time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hey.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it. I understand that. If it's done and the movie is like where, if you edit out, Amber's parts, it's gonna make the story weird and stuff like that. So, what's done is done, right? But if future films are going to be featuring her, then that's kind of like, that sort of thing. I think that's where the problem, because you have to remember these films are done before this whole stuff can come out to light and stuff like that. So it's like, well, shit. I mean, we got all this filmed. You know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna go back and reshoot and everything because it's gonna cost more money, time, and stuff. You know, it's I understand it's hard. You know, and you do what you gotta do. But again, if she is going to be continuing to be part of the future stuff for the at least for the DC stuff and whatever. Again, that's where the questions I will start questioning it, especially with all the stuff I've heard about the stuff between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So, it's been crazy on that part because it's now, I think it's been settled, right?
It's been settled.
Yeah. And what was the result? Was she guilty of domestic violence?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, the support evidence though, but.
And what's going on with Johnny Depp then?
Yeah, that's the thing with Johnny Depp. He's slowly now getting back like good job, but the damage is done.
Mm-hmm. That's fucked up, man. Yeah.
Disney like dropping him because of all that, and all of a sudden like actual like evidence showed up. Disney's just going to, I don't know if, and Warner Brothers, they kicked them out.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
I don't know if those two companies are going like, oh,
we're sorry. Yeah.
Like about that,
Mm-hmm.
we kicking you out. That was just
Mm-hmm.
that was a publicity stunt,
Mhm.
Nah. We're sorry.
We're sorry. Yeah, like the South Park
We're
thing.
sorry.
We're sorry. Yeah. God damn it. But anyway, nonetheless, yeah. I mean, if people are looking forward to Aquaman 2, not for Amber Heard, but for Jason Momoa, that's fine. It's like the Troy Baker thing, right? I mean, it's because he's featured in this video game or whatever. Is that gonna stop me from enjoying that video game or movie or whatever the fuck he's gonna be a part of? Not so much, but it's.
I mean,
what's done is done.
then it's like, what is my? Got it. It's like also like how, the current trilogy of Star Wars, how everyone does not like the second movie
Mm-hmm.
because of a certain scene or scenes.
Scenes or just the overall thing. But anyway.
Like I tell my friends who's watching it, it's like when you get to this scene, just fast forward it.
Mm.
Or there are like people online that chopped up that movie and like
Oops. Sorry.
Oh.
What the fuck happened?
he pressed the button.
I don't know what happened. I just clicked on your window and all of a sudden, boom.
I'm
Hold on.
gone, everybody.
Sorry.
Shabbat
Sorry about
shalom.
that. You're saying about like people editing the movie together and stuff.
Yeah, to just delete that one or that series of scenes because you take out that scene, the movie still carries on.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the hell that scene is in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, hold on. Let me pop you out again. There you go. That should fix it.
fix me, everybody.
Oh my goodness. Ay. OBS is giving me a headache. Been giving me a headache today.
It's okay, people. You don't need. Just hear my voice.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, I think they just have to roll with what they have, and I'm not gonna give them shit for it because that's how movies are. Like you film something from like years ago, right? You don't know these things, and then this stuff pops up. It's like, oh fuck, what are we gonna do? And that's where those decisions have to be made. Like, it always sucks, you know, it's definitely always never the easiest decision to make. Okay, there we go. Nice. It's never the easiest to, you know, come up with the decision, you know, quickly or whatever. You have to really think about these things. You know, can you edit out this actor, actress, whoever, and still make the story flow the way it's intended and such? It's been done before in the past. I'm not gonna name specific movies, but it has been done from those sort of situations. Whatever, I mean, whether that person was, you know, just let go or just a criminal of sorts, you know, anything like that. It's been done before, and in this case, I guess it was impossible. So nearly impossible. Let's put it that way. So, but anyway, I think we can move on from Aquaman 2. If it's on streaming or if it's on HBO Max, I'll check it out at some point.
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
Yeah.
And every time I see you know, her on screen, I'll just hit this little button.
Or just or just roll your eye like so you don't see. Roll your eyes or whatever.
I want to enjoy the show. I don't want to, you know, like get dizzy and.
Well, I'll just let it play out. Whatever. I mean, it's a movie, you know. Anyway.
Or you know, you can let it roll. Then when she's on screen, you hit mute and then you dub her voice.
Oh no, Aquaman!
Oh no!
Oh
Take
no!
over by Disney. Holy shit! Disney owning the scariest thing ever.
Owning what? Sorry, you cut out there.
Disney owning Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, yeah, that would be the day. That would be the day, right? Oh my goodness. Well, this also happened in movies. The new Scream movie, Scream, has actually beaten Spider-Man's No Way Home, a 4-week domestic weekend box office winning streak with an impressive 30.6 million in earnings in North America. Yeah, I mean,
good on them. Because
yeah, good on them.
When you think about it, the Scream franchise, out of all the 90s slashers, is the one that stayed consistent with its story.
Yeah, not even like Jason or whatever. It's like
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Halloween. How many reboots did that one get?
H2O. Remember that one?
Okay. H2O, yes, it's bad, but that's one of my guilty pleasures. That's why when I was happy to see like the current Halloween reboot, remake,
rehash, revival. I don't know.
With Jamie Lee Curtis, I was like, couldn't say that with the Terminator, the one that brought back the actress that.
Oh,
played,
Sarah. Linda
Sarah
Hamilton for Sarah Connor.
Because I watched it and I was like, oh. You know, it was just like that. It was like,
it's not bad. It's just like,
it's not bad. It was just like
you could, I can understand people saying it's a rehash of the same story. Like, it's exactly the same story if you really think about it, you know. But that's the thing about these time travel movies. That's kind of an excuse, right? Because it's like a loop, you know, just like time traveling at times. It's a fucking loop. That's just kind of how it works. Time travel movies work for a reason on the business side of things, really, because you can literally rehash the same story, but still make it sense because it's time travel, you know.
Yep.
That's why it's kind of like it's like a win-win situation for not only the writers, right, but for the people who are making money off of it in general. That's just kind of how it works. But yeah, you know, I mean, this is how it be. But yeah, you know, Scream beat Spider-Man in that regard, I guess.
Come here. You meowing like little woman.
Now our last two are going to be just memes, kind of. This one is a little dark, but you'll see. So somebody, I guess some individual has made or is making an indie video game involving with Pokemon and shooting. You can literally, it's a first-person shooter, probably with stolen animations, for all I know. And you can literally have guns and shoot Pokemon with it. And there's even like a boss raid type of thing from like Borderlands, kind of like a boss battle with the legendaries and stuff. There's a video right here from Dragon, I guess that's the developer, is shooting up Zapdos and Articuno.
Yes. Shoot them birds.
Now, there are a lot of quote tweets that have like mixed reactions. Some of them are kind of ironic, but a number of them are like, you know, hey, you know, this isn't okay or whatever. They're against it, you know, that sort of thing.
It's like, stop shooting my Pokemon. They don't have that in the show.
I mean, there were guns in the show at some point.
There
Yeah,
are poachers in that damn show that had guns.
right.
The manga. This could be taking place in the manga.
Maybe.
The manga is freaking dark.
Yeah. There's people talk about that one part with Pikachu getting one-shotted. Right, it's after this Arbok. Boom! It's just one shot.
I mean,
it's a mouse.
He was using
A shotgun.
shotgun.
And Pikachu was close.
Yeah, Pikachu's face was like right up to the barrel. So what do you think was gonna happen?
Mm-hmm. One pumped Pikachu. Oh man, yeah.
That can go
Pokemon Go.
different ways.
Yeah, global offensive. Oof. Yeah, but the one pump Pikachu, yeah, that can definitely go different ways. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot of like mixed stuff. I hope Nintendo sues your ass, bro. About to get the cease and desist for lifetime. You'll be second person on Nintendo's hit list. Why people need to shoot everything? Deranged. Legit looks more appealing than Sword and Shield. Now I'll give it this, right? Whoa. Oh my god. The foliage does look good, right? The trees, the grass, and stuff like that looks pretty good, right? As a person who's on his own developing this quote unquote game. Background is good, but the overall concept is, I don't know if, you know, people can agree on. Probably best that I avoid this game. As much as I'm sickeningly curious, I guess you can
shoot everything.
Yeah. 'Cause I do play first-person shooters, you know, but Pokemon Gun. God damn it. Yeah.
Remember how that was a thing?
Yeah, right. Sword and Shield gun. What if they had rock paper scissors as like the next Pokemon version thing? That would be pretty fucking hilarious. You're about to be the first person to get sued for your entire life. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if that's a correct sentence, but okay. Pokemon Arceus goes crazy. Yeah. Anyway, thought I'd throw that out there. Very controversial, at least in some sense. We'll see how that game goes, because usually Nintendo likes to take out those fan games. Usually. especially with that Metroid one. Unfortunately, it looked cool, but Nintendo said no. And last one, this one's kind of funny. This is kind of gaming related. Wendy's, that tends to be pretty savage on on Twitter for various reasons, I guess. Says something about it's National Roast Day. This was on January 12th. Drop the roast me below. And don't forget to get free medium fries in the app, blah blah blah. And then Xbox, the official Twitter for Xbox, said, "Fine, let's do this." And then I guess they wanted to get roasted. And then Wendy said, "Wanna co-op this new Halo campaign?" Oh my god! Because there's no co-op in your new Halo campaign. So,
You know what? Fuck it. Yes, let's have Wendy's come into the Halo universe.
Wendy's herself
Beat
Master
the
Chief.
Covenant ass.
Oh, the Covenant. Yeah. Not Master Chief. No. The Covenant.
Or just have her in the multiplayer. Then because in the victory screen or whatnot, you have all of them like doing poses. Then you just see her going like.
Yeah, I know, right? They give it the burger or whatever.
She's like.
I was playing Apex Legends yesterday with Seth, aka Sfaka, and for a little bit. And we had a player on our team literally named Wendy's Baked Potato. I think it was Wendy's Loaded Baked Potato on our team. I'm like,
Yes.
it was fucking hilarious when I read that out loud. Or in my head, I mean. That was fucking hilarious. And then Seth was the one who read it out loud. Oh man. It kind of made me hungry a little bit for a potato. I'll have to give him that. So, alrighty.
I'll show you.
Oh god. Is it loaded though?
Yep, and it's baked too.
Is it wrapped around? Is it wrapped?
Fuck no, it's just one baked potato and I'm gonna throw it at you.
You're just gonna throw it into the fucking oven. No aluminum foil.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna get dried out. It's gonna get dried out.
Too bad. Just go. Rah!
Oh, I don't want a dried potato. Get that shit away from me. All right, that's it from us. Thank you guys so much for this episode, for tuning in on this episode of the Hypecast. It's been fun, especially with the Xbox acquisition. Oh my god, is your cat like spread eagling right now?
Let me see.
Wait, no. It's just sitting, just licking himself. I thought for a second.
Hey.
Wait, what?
Don't
Is
do
it like?
that in bed.
Well, what is? Oh, there's like a big fluff right there in the middle. I'm not sure if it's just her fur or whatever. Well, she's gonna be coughing up that hairball, that nice hairball, and then later on. But anyway. Well, while she cleans herself.
This is what I have to deal with.
Yeah, dude. That's what cats do. Lick themselves. Like dogs. Except cats spit out hairballs. And dogs don't. Although they do barf for different stuff. Well, anyway, on that note, thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one. Well, we're definitely not going to talk about KOFXV anymore because, well, depending on what news comes out.
We are. We're gonna read.
Oh, the artist note. That's right.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna read Elizabeth. Can you stop? We're going to read Elizabeth's
Artist notes. Yeah.
artist note, and then we can say we are officially done with.
Yeah, with 15. Yeah, with the news. I'm sure there's gonna be more news with like DLC stuff, right? But I think in between, I mean, I'll talk about 15 when it comes to like if I like the game or not. But when it comes to like the news, when it comes to the news, like characters and stuff like that, we're done with that. So it's like, yeah, we're probably gonna just get on over to the frontline news a little sooner than normal. But it's been fun. KOFXV has been fun to look at and check out and stuff like that. Talk about it, comparing the character to the old one or not. There's some, some of them do come from an absence, right? So there's nothing to compare it to in a way. But anyway, we'll be back no less with something to talk about. So till then, hopefully we do. And we'll see you guys in the next one. So thank you. Take care. Have a good one. Stay safe. And bye-bye.